Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer. It's been a while since I did a live stream, and here I am. No trains, no planes. I'm doing Lord of the Rings online. So, and actually, I'm going to get into planes a little bit. Instead of doing records, I'll do some live streams on that. I've got some new equipment coming. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. We're going in the Middle Earth. They didn't have computers and stuff back then, of course. It's all sword and board and spells and the whole bit. But yeah, if you're a fan of the Lord of the Rings, you're a fan of all the works of J.R.R. Tolkien and what he created in creating this universe, then come join us tonight and enter Middle Earth. Anyway, I'm going to be joined by a friend. He is, let me go ahead and make sure. First of all, I got to go through. You know what? I don't even think. I just realized too. I don't even think I have Discord in this. Hang on. He's in there in Discord too. I need to go. Here we go. Let me set this up real quick. And we'll get him in here. There he is. And then I'm going to have him talk. Let's pull that down. Did I do the right one? It's picking me up. That's not what I wanted. I'm getting double audio now. So hold on. This is something I didn't even think about. I just assumed it was already there. I'll pull that out. Okay, do this. There we go. Yes, that is what I want. Okay, let's get Discord going. Oh, that's interesting. Why is that there? Okay. All right, let's see. Mike, are you with me?
I am here.
All right. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna move us someplace private. So
Yes.
well, actually, you know where to go, so we'll just meet down there.
Got
Yep, cut him off in mid sentence as I move. Sorry about that, Mike. All right,
no
so
worries.
yeah, we might get joined by a couple people that are allowed in this particular lounge, but otherwise, it's just going to be you and me, and that's where it needs to be. All right. Now I need you to give me a 10 count so I can get your limits.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know, when you give me a 10 count, buddy, you're just going to have to speak with some authority. So hopefully that's good. Hopefully you guys can hear him. I know I'm up, but yep, I had to raise him almost all the way up. There we go. Okay, so let's get in there. I am getting on my elf champion DPS class, damage per second, and it is probably the second best DPS class, and it's, in my opinion, the first one. Oh, what is going on now? Why is Discord doing its thing? Not Discord, I mean OBS.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I just happened to look down and it started dropping packets on Lord of the Rings of all things. I'm dropping packets, but it's back, so we'll let it go. See how we do. All right, game's up. Yep, audio's there, so we should get a little bit of audio from the game along with the music and everything that came with the game. And everybody's asking, the music is from the game, and time and time again, they being the developers, have said that pretty much any music up to, I believe, the end of Rohan is open for use publicly. So yeah, they just said go ahead and use it. They want the music out there because they do believe that not only the visuals but the audio is part of it. It's an NPC. It's a player character. So all right, And I got my new logo. I don't know if you saw the new logo down there.
I did.
Actually, I like that one. That came up, and I was like, I like it. So, pretty much better than the yellow one that I have. But I got a different one. I got 2 different logos that I'm using. One for Discord and one for the stream. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So what we did is we do a catch up here. I'm looking. Okay, there's Mike's character. He's playing a female um, guardian, female guardian, and this duo started because Mike wanted to learn how to play a guardian. I'm not the best at playing the Guardian. I know who is the best, but they don't play Lord of the Rings anymore for some reason. Um, and then it's like I know who the best lore master is, but that's my daughter, and she's in the process. Well, she's got about a month before she has a baby, so who knows when she'll be able to play again for a while, probably 18 years. So anyway, and speaking of 18 years, this game will be 18, I believe, in April. Sorry, I was taking some medicine because I've been hacking up a lung. Also, I'm going to start doing this, start hacking up a lung. All right, so where are we? Let me show the map here. We are in Lothlorien. Let me move this out of the way. So Lothlorien is this big golden area right here. This is the Dimrill Dale. And the gates of Moria are like right over here. Now, we're not done in Moria. The storyline that we've been running is, we're helping the dwarves do what they got to do, defeat who they got to defeat to reclaim Moria for themselves. And they've come to realize that not only are they dealing with a very powerful orc named Mazog, which, if you're familiar with the Hobbit movies, Mazog is the grandson of Azog, the one that ends up, at the very end of the movie, ends up killing Thorin, and Thorin ends up killing him. So, yeah, he's a spawn of Azog, as they put it. So that it basically means grandson. But although I don't think they reproduce like normal. Anyway, but it also comes out that we're dealing with another bad guy by the name of Gorathol, who Gorathol is working out of the castle of Dol Guldur, which is in Mirkwood, and we're working our way toward Mirkwood and having to deal with all that. That's actually volume 3 of the epic storyline. We're in volume 2. So we're working our way to level 65 because Mirkwood starts at level 65. We do have I have right here what I'm hovering on. It just pops up is called the Stone of the Tortoise. We put that on and it disables the XP. So once we hit 65, we're going to put that on. We're going to continue questing. Continue questing here in Lothlorien. One, to complete quests, but also because the quest that we have, let me show you here, they give right here, each quest that we can complete here gives 3 Lothlorien silver branches. So those branches are needed because it takes 10 to buy each piece of the level 60 armor set. And when I say armor set, I mean the 6 pieces of armor and the 2, 4, 6, 7 pieces of jewelry. And then for me, it's a sword, although I have 2 swords, and I'm not going to get into that because there's a lot of catch up on that. I might have to, that could be an hour stream unto itself. But then also for the bow, which I've got a crossbow on my back. So I ran around all my different alts because I'm an altaholic, and I was able to create almost all the pieces that I needed for my character. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces left, which means I need at least 50 branches. And this character, once they hit friend status with the Galadhrim, can actually start purchasing the recipes for those pieces. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. That's 50. So I need 50 branches, and I can purchase the recipes and then send the recipes to my crafters, and then they can make the rest of what I need to have made, and then I'll have a full set of level 60 armor, which honestly, even after all that, will start to become worthless once we get into Mirkwood, because we'll be at level 65 and starting to level up, and we'll level up out of all this stuff. But while we're here questing, it will help us make things easier. Now, that being said, and I did, Mike, I know you're being very patient with me, I appreciate it. Here in Lothlorien, with all my alts and everything and farming of all the different resources, I have been keeping Mike pretty much all geared up. But from about here on to for the rest of the game, if we really want the higher end stuff, now it's going to fall on Mike having to do his reputation stuff and his farming, and so and he's going to have to be able to earn the pieces to buy the recipes. Once he buys the recipes, they're not bound to the account. He can then give the recipes to me, at which point I can use some of my resources to, like the ore, the wood, the cloth, or the leather, to make what he needs. It's just buying the pieces or buying the recipes that just becomes very expensive. So, alright, anyway, that being said, I do have something for you though, Mike.
Oh.
Yeah, I did think about you, so I'm going to right click on your portrait, give it a start to secure trade. And if you want to accept that, and so first things first, I've got these, which are for your reputation in Moria.
Okay.
That'll help you. So if you click on those, and while you're accepting that trade, I've got to go grab some stuff out of my shared storage, a couple of items that I forgot to grab. So I'm going to grab that and grab that. So, all right, and then I don't know. Let me see if it'll let me do another secure trade. Oh, it will. Okay, great, awesome. So there's that, and there's that. So I was able to make those two pieces for you. So pretty much just the stuff that I made for this character, and those two pieces I made for your character, pretty much wiped me out on all my characters of the silver branches.
Okay.
Albino Tailgater, do you remember me? How you doing, Albino? Man, I remember you. Of course I remember you. So, good to see you, man. But yeah, no, it's one thing I don't know. It's like just like anything else, and it's like life gets in the way, and here I'm on my the second week of a 2-week Christmas vacation, and I get off work from school, and the next day I pick up a cold, and I've been sick. I was sick all the way through Christmas. Started to feel better, and then now I'm back to like having to cough up a lung. And a minute before the stream started, I ended up like I grabbed some cough syrup, so hopefully I won't be coughing during this. You know what? That's cool, man. Hanging out with the kiddies. And the kiddies are going, thank you for the warmth. They're not that, they're not people, they're not like cuddling up to you for, because they love you. No, cats cuddle up to you because they want the warmth. So I was raised, my mom was a cat person. God bless her heart. All right, let's go ahead and, okay, you need advice on something. Well, okay, first question I'm going to ask you is, number one, if you're okay putting it out public, then go ahead. But if you kind of want to do it privately, then you can, everybody's got access to my Discord. Go ahead and Discord and just send me a message. But it's up to you. But I'll help what I can. Advice is like belly buttons. Everybody's got one. So, all right. So that should have raised you up. You're at 2,657. That did raise you up. The stuff that I've made so far has raised me up like 300 points.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. All right, let's go see how we can do. I screwed up on one of my earrings. Actually, it's good. We gotta go this way. All right, I'm gonna get on the goat because we have like 3 people we need to talk to. 3 elves, I'm assuming. And this is the quest LSR in Undomiel, which LSR, you know, is the name for Strider, Aragorn, whatever you want to call him. Undomiel is the elven name. Oh, you know what? We need to find the ramp. That's right. I know where it's at. There's a gazebo up above. Let's go this way, see if we can find the ramp over here. How far away is that ramp? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So, whatever we're talking about. So, we're going to take some time here and read all the quests too.
Okay.
But, so, what do you think so far? I think this has actually been kind of fun. You learn some stuff about Lord of the Rings and the fact that it's not just made up. It's in the lore that Tolkien came up with. Pretty much everything in here until after Mordor and the destruction of the ring. It's debatable. I haven't really dove into it.
May the stars of
Let's open
Ilbert
this up a
shine
little
upon
more.
you.
Here we go. Wow, okay. Here comes the coughing. Alright, Megabone, my good champion, that's me. I am Paneseth, and though I am sometimes called the Keeper of Stories, have you a tale to share? A tale of request, and none less than Aragorn and Arwen, of course. Wonderful. I first met Aragorn when he was a very small child under the care of Elrond, half-elven, with whom I too was staying. His mother, Gilran the Fair, brought him hither to live when he was but 2 years of age. His father, Arathorn, having been recently killed on campaign when an orc arrow pierced his eye. Ew. Estelle, as Aragorn was Estelle, as Aragorn was known, was a sweet child, serious and intelligent, with no awareness of his kingly lineage. He would not be given that until his 20th year, and we all doted upon him. Since its occurrence during the elder days, we have sung of the great romance of the man Baron One Hand and the elf princess Lothlorien. You know, it's funny. It's like also called Tinuvial or Nightingale. It's interesting that I'm just reading this now because I was actually on this looking up to get a hardcover paper or hardcover book for the Unfinished Tales. Because I had some questions about one of the characters. Oh, okay, let's see. He goes, I need advice on making content for myself. Okay, go ahead. It sounds like that's not too private, so yeah, go ahead and ask. What's your question there, Albino? Let's see, Varen's first view. Okay, Nightingale. I tell you this because I know the first time LSR set eyes upon the beautiful Undumiel, he was singing of Baron's first view of dancing Lothlorien, clad in silver and blue, dark-haired and gem-crowned. Just then, Arwen Undumiel, clad and bejeweled in nearly the same manner, walked before him, believing himself the recipient of a vision. Aragorn called out, just as Baron had, Tinuviel, Tinuviel, is that not a sweet tale? Ah. No, he had never met her before, despite the fact that she is Elrond's child. Why it is simple. She had been living here in Lothlorien, for this is the land of her mother's kin. Okay. So her mom came from the Galadhrim. You need advice on making video. What kind of videos? Alright, let's go on to the next one. Let me move this out of the way so I can see where all the quests are. There's a ring here and a ring there, and then we got a ring over here. We gotta go deal with some trees and some trees over here. Alright. Hope you got your singing voice gone, Mike, because you know we gotta sing for some trees. Because,
Yes, we do.
you know, that's what we do here in the Middle Earth.
Yep.
You know, I took the long way. This is a ramp right here we could have gone up. Well, it's not really a ramp because there is a bit of a cliff right here, but, oh, maybe not. Nope, we're down.
No.
It'd be videos of trains passing by and monster trucks in Virginia Beach not streaming yet. Okay, so here's what I would do. If you have a video camera, cell phone would work in this day and age because some of the newer iPhones and stuff have some, and Samsungs and stuff have really good cameras on them. Or you can get a dedicated camera, something like a, I don't know, Canon or Nikon, something dedicated. You can look it up on Amazon. I was doing that the other day. I was looking at, just playing around looking at cameras that, you know, are good for capturing good videos. The audio is something else, so you might want to see about getting some kind of a mic to pick up the audio, not only of the trains passing by, of the monster trucks that you go see. And then I would recommend using DaVinci Resolve. And this is actually kind of funny. DaVinci Resolve is a free program. It's a very, very powerful video editing program. I talked to the, here's the other one here. I talked to our drama teacher at the school that I work. Told her, she didn't ever even heard about DaVinci Resolve, and she's got contacts down in Hollywood. Talked to a few of them that came back and said that they basically told her it's either that or Adobe that they use for editing films, and that DaVinci Resolve, which you get in the free version, is very close to what they use in the industry that they could pay, like, you know, thousands for. So I have it. It's a free download. It's very, like I said, very, very powerful. Still images, I will process with GIMP. That's another free open source piece of software. Very powerful. Don't have to really spend a lot of money out of pocket. And then it's just diving into YouTube or Twitch and see what their requirements are for uploading videos to them. You know, what format do they prefer? You know, and that's all I really did. So I hope that, I mean, I don't know if that was your actual question. I just went down that tangent. All right. Malub Brennil. Okay, there. I swear to God, they're just grabbing letters out of a hat. Okay, gladly I will share what I know of the tale of Aragorn and my dear little Arwen. Aragorn called Elisar after the green elf stone given him by the Lady Galadhrim herself, was just shy of his 50th year. Still a brash youngling, he was weary, having been long fighting and traveling throughout many kingdoms, and had stopped in Lothlorien on his way back to Rivendell from the borders of the Black Land of Mordor. The Lady of the Golden Wood insisted that he cast off his ragged traveling apparel and dressed him in silver, white, and elven gray, such that he appeared almost more than a man, nearer to an elf lord from the Isles of the West, tall and stern. At that moment, Arwen and Dumiel, the Lady of Imladris, saw him again for the first time in nearly 30 years. At that moment, indeed, was her choice made to follow, await, love, protect, and honor Elisar, and share with him the doom of men. So the doom of men means that they eventually grow old and die. Elves are immortal, so in her 50th year, she chose to cast off her immortality and not go to the Undying West and stay with Elisar. Interesting. They had but a brief season to wander together through the woods and glades of Lothlorien. The hill of Ciaran Amroth was their most particularly beloved place. That is where they wandered barefoot through the blossom. They're hippies. They're wandering barefoot. They're hippies. through the blossoms of Nifredel and Eleanor, and it was there that they finally plighted their troth and sealed their fate. Oh my goodness, they got busy. All right, off to the next one. Back to. All right, you are. Don't forget, click on these quests.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, Tailgater. Please, post that video and let me know, and I'll put it out there. I'll let everybody know. Okay, we're heading this way, and this one. Well, that was where we were at here in Amroth, which I was telling you last night that hill was named after Amroth. There's a city in this game called Dol Amroth that Amroth was, well, he ended up dying because he tried to catch a ship, swim out to catch a ship that he thought his beloved was on, but no, she had fallen asleep near the lake or near the river Nimrodel. So he died needlessly. I appreciate that, man. Thanks, Albino. So, alright. Megabonin, I am Neris, the keeper of histories of the Galadhrim. I have memorized the lays and poems, the lineages, the heraldry, and the great martial and political deeds of our people. How may I be of service? I see a tale of recent days then. I have read the tale recorded by Elrond Half-Elven of the solemn discourse he held with the son of Arathorn, 50th chieftain of the Dunedain. The Lord of Imladris had read the heart of Aragorn and seen the newborn love there for Arwen and Dumiel. He told Aragorn of the great doom that awaited him. Either he would rise above all his lineage since the days of Elendil the Tall, father of Isildur, or he will plunge into darkness with all the remnants of his kin. Also, that in the many years of trial that lay before him, he would neither take a wife nor bind a woman's troth to himself until he should be found worthy of doing so. Elrond further warned Aragorn that the even star of her people was too far above him and he too young for her. He explained how the long life and youth of the Eldar were hers while her father stayed here, and that she would be able to follow him. She would be able to follow him into the west when he should go. Where she chose to bind herself to a mortal, her doom would be bleak, her life shortened. She would never marry a mortal unless he was king of both Arnor and Gondor. The next day, Aragorn, son of Arathorn, took his leave with his mother, Gilrain, and left the last homely house to go forth into the wilds. He was soon, however, seen once more here in Lothlorien. It is an abiding sorrow, and I grieve to many of us that young Arwen will not come with us when we go. Now I tire. Hold this tale close to your heart, considering it. Learn from. Well, okay. So basically, Elrond told Aragorn, hands off the merchandise. Alright, let's go sing us some trees.
Alright.
To the bottom of my heart, thank you for being a wonderful person, being always so nice towards me all the time. No, I appreciate you coming in, my thing. It's all good, man. I like what you do. I like your you go off and, especially when you go to Virginia Beach and watch the monster trucks. You're like one of the first people who started following my channel when I started streaming the Run 8 Train Simulator, which that's coming back here pretty soon. I did take a hiatus from it. Yeah, I kind of missed it. I was on the Southeast server the other day. So, but no, I appreciate you, man. I really do. I know you change your name about as much as I do, but that's okay. All right, we need how many more of these? We need 2 more birchwood. This is for shapes from shapelessness. Oh, I see what that is. That one down there is where the stones we have to go to. Okay, where I see a ring here somewhere. Almost right on it. This sapling seems ragged around the edges. Oh.
No.
Yep. And then you click on the emote next to that. Songs for saplings. Are there? Oh, they're all in the code. They want us to do it in a particular order. Alright, here's a flashy sapling. Click on the sapling, click on the emote. Just because we're singing to trees, they look better. Oh, here's another birchwood.
I guess so.
Alright, and the last one. That was the last of the birchwood. I think where we go, we have to pick up the stones. These hungry shrews. Well, there'll be. I think there's a quest for those too, at some point. All right, and sing at this one. One more this way. Why are they? Okay, I'm not gonna say it. I'm just grumbling. Yeah, albino. That's fine. Yeah, albino, that's absolutely fine. That color is actually chosen by you, too. Alright. Uh-oh. Got a little bit of a flash there. I don't know, did you see that?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, I see it. There's the, he's on the other side. That was either a lore master or a rune keeper.
Gotcha.
Alright, let's see what's next. Songs for the saplings. Alright, we're gonna go this way because the ring is closer for that before we go down and pick up the stones. Oh, which is argue. Oh, it's a hunter. Remember, we gotta look underneath the name of the animal. If it says protected, even if it's attacking us, we cannot attack it.
Okay.
We're in Lothlorien. A lot of the animals are protected. So started. Alright, where did I start? I started this character in. Actually, I think I started this character in Bree. Well, actually, in our chat.
Yeah.
Even though it's an elf, I met you in our chat with your character. We went from our chat all the way through Breeland into Rivendell. Fighting and killing orcs. Alright, here's this person.
What brings you to Lothlorien?
Once you come champion from Moria the Strange, he is usually lower. Seeing the saplings, what a lovely cure, marvelous it was simplicity. If we were to take what the Scholar of Trees says to heart, more music will have to be made throughout these woods to replace the natural tunes of beasts, blah, 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 blah.
Tarry a
Tree
moment and
huggers.
speak with me.
That was 3. That's exactly what we needed. I got something done. Deed completed. Ah, friend level. Okay, so that I'm now friend with the Galadhrim. And working toward ally. Got 10 Lotro points for that. So, and then let's see how many branches do I have? 13 branches, so it means like right now I can only buy one recipe.
The Lord and Lady have need of your services.
Recover Malbreath seeds. Yes, I took that quest too.
I did too.
Okay, so from here we're gonna go capture the stones. Probably come back here because I have a feeling they're gonna be giving us another quest. And let's see, we're gonna go and you have discovered said Gilthred. I don't know where Tolkien got these names. The man was a genius, though.
Yes, he is.
I'd like to say it. Well, I guess he is. Yeah, I mean, he's still alive, even though he's passed away. He's alive in the hearts of millions of people. Because I mean, and you know the only reason, you know why he wrote wrote The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings?
No.
One simple reason. Other than the story of King Arthur, there were no great tales that have come out of Great Britain since the story of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. And so he wanted something that he had hoped was going to be as good, if not as great, as that story. See? Something just aggroed. Oh yeah, it's these rooting guys here. And we'll be back on though for these guys. How do I know this? Because how many? Well, I've got like, I think between all the different servers, I think I've got like over 30 different characters.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, and most of them I'm stuck down here. I've been like, well, in the Shadows of Angmar area. So okay, there's one here, and there's one over there by the river. Yeah, so I've been working. I'm on 36 hours of no sleep because I couldn't sleep last night. All right, gonna mount up away from that piggy so he don't want to attack us. And then we're gonna go in, and now we're looking for Malberthil seeds, which is that blue area right there on the map. And I have a feeling we'll go back and turn that in next to the lady that gave us the quest we're on right now. So earlier today I got on my... Okay, what do we have to kill? Malberthil seeds, we need 6 of them. Shrews can be found. Alright, we need to kill shrews. I just saw this biting shrew right here, and I'm like, oh. So we're going to be off the goats. We're going to be in the area. And that's 1 of 6. Did you get one?
Yep.
Okay. That bird is protected. Here's a shrew. No. Saw a white shrew somewhere. Alright, that was 2 of 6. There's a hungry shrew over here. Oh, I'm gonna make you mad. And not intentionally mad, but now granted, my burglar is... There's one right here. My burglar is a 95. That instance that we tried to do yesterday.
You soloed it?
He soloed it. I have 5 of 6. We need to get away from that lynx, because he didn't attack, so... There's more shrews. I got 6 of 6. How about you?
Yep, I got 6 of 6.
Alright. Mount up. Yep, we're going back to the ring right there. Then we're going to go back over to the top of Karen Amroth and go from there.
Yeah, looks like a plan.
So, you know how to check your wallet, right?
No.
Okay, so on your radar, in the upper right-hand corner of it, there's that blue symbol.
Oh yeah.
It's very small, but believe it, it actually matches the symbol for the barters.
Gotcha.
That would be, you go in there, and then there's, when you open that, click on that, it'll open up a panel, and then on that panel, there's a search field at the top. Just type in LOTH, and that'll filter out
What
everything
business
from
have you
for
with the Lord and
Lothlorien.
Lady?
And then it'll tell you, you can take a look and see how many branches you have. You should have the same amount I do. You have returned. Let us see. Yes, these seeds would have survived, or blah, blah, blah. Hopefully I shall soon see. Okay, now I guess we're going to make us plant. Alright, what I got? Ally. Oh, it's interesting. I just, okay, so ally. Lord Galadhrim, I prepared against the orcs. No, that was quick. Hold on. You're telling me I already... Okay, I'm working toward Galadhrim, but what was that? Paths of Valor, Math of Society, Ranges of Estelden. All these other ones, the Wardens of Numinous, just because we were running around up in there. But I'm looking at right here, Galadhrim. I'm friend. So what are they? Deed completed. Oh, complete quests in Lothlorien. So, alright. And the next deed is complete another 15 quests in Lothlorien. And then that increases, that will increase the, help increase reputation as well. So, I'm currently sitting at 2,000 of 25,000 points for the next tier of the reputation. And like I was saying, if we complete the reputation for Rivendell, reputation for the Galadhrim, and then the reputation for the Maladhrim, then you can get the ambassador horse.
Nice.
That's, I mean, I don't collect much, but that is what I need to collect. I don't know why. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Alright, we're done with these guys. No, they're not repeatables. So, I'm going to go back up here and go turn in. We have 3 quests to turn in. Elisar and Undomiel talk to Twilian to return to Theoban, and then talk to Bosi. Chapter 4, Tents and... Oh yeah, we gotta go... Is Bosi here, or is he back in the Chamber of the Cross? He's back in the Chamber of Crossroads. So then we'll go down toward the river and... Oops. Floating names. I want floating names on. Yeah, there. Okay, on. I'm hitting the wrong key. We'll go down to the river, get the Sailmaster there, go up to the Dimmerald Dale, which is coming out of Moria, and then we'll go up and go into Moria, and then we can actually we could, you know what am I doing? I'm thinking I keep forgetting about the milestones.
Your milestone to the 21st hall.
Yeah, milestone to the 21st hall. All right, this person has a quest,
Will need
which
your
this is a
aid.
repeatable. Okay, talk to Othir. This one
Welcome to the Golden
is
Wood.
I have previously
May we
completed.
speak?
We've done it again. We can do this repeatable. All right. Yeah, what else we got? There's a a ring over here. I'm almost on top of it. Oh, I think it's. I always forget it. It's up there in the flat. All right, where's? There it is. I was like trying to look for the ladder. All right, up in the flat.
May the stars of Elbereth shine upon you.
Wow, a little bit of lag.
Yeah.
I think that's server side.
Sweet-eyed Rondia.
All
Stay
right,
a moment and speak with me.
this one is in honor of love deferred. Now that you know the sweet history of Elisar and his lady Undomiel, perhaps you can understand the solemnity of their journey and their parting. the happiest time they had together. It was the season they spent in Lothlorien, especially here upon Cairn Amroth. It is the habit of many of us who have known either of them to spend time upon the hill in the sunshine, reflecting upon the sacrifices they have made for each other. It is a good day to put one's problems into perspective, among other things. Would you like to do so as well? It must be during the day, as Aragorn said when he spoke their promises. Neither the shadow, which he always repudiates. Neither the shadow which he always repudiates, nor the twilight is for him. Being mortal, go to the southern side of the hill and meditate upon these matters for a while, or for a time. All right, let's go down the ladder. The things I do for silver branches.
Yep, same here.
I guess we gotta go over here. I see a ring over here. That's to the west. Wait, that might be something different. Hang on. Yeah. Nope. There it is. You're at a spot at which Elisar and Undumil plighted their... Okay, they're okay. Why don't they just say hooked up? Alright, we're done. I meditated long enough.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm not really one for meditation. Alright, so today one of the errands I had to run, I had to go get medication.
Right.
So I go to go get it. Well, it kind of sealed the fate. I've been toying with my head to... Let's go. There's a lady. There's another ring on the other side over here.
Welcome to Lothlorien.
Yeah, the peaceful look one is meditated. Some peaceful. Okay, good. And
Welcome to the Golden
boom, we
Wood.
got 3 more
May we
branches.
speak?
Oh, collect Eleanor blossoms, collect Nifredale blossoms in honor of those two. Turmoil threatens our golden wood for the first time in many years. The ravages of Orkkind to the northwest, the usually aggressive river creatures to the southeast. I worry that fear may be taking more of a toll upon us than we might admit. I have an idea. If you will help me see it to completion, it may aid in staving off the insidious dread that the enemy's weapons. No, the golden flower. See, now the golden flower we call Eleanor and its pale counterpart Nifredale are nearly as much in the heart of every elf as is Cairn Amroth itself, the hill upon which they grow. Their smell revives us, the gentle colors rest our eyes. Please pick some and bring them to my friends elsewhere in Lothlorien. Malarial is the feast mistress in Imled Lalith. Follow the road east and south until you reach the height by the river. Ambendel is at Eked Endestel. You may already have met him. Retrace your steps back to northern Nimmerdale, southwest of here to land. Fanuadal is west of Cairn Amroth. There you will find... forget, I'm getting tired with these names. Trust me, I mean, they're nice. I mean, it's okay, but I'm tired as it is anyway. Alright, this guy's got a ring to turn in.
Welcome to the Golden Wood.
Okay, turn this in. Boom, done. Gather birchwood and gather stone, and another repeatable quest. Yes, I'm doing it.
Me too.
Until we hit reputation. So as a reminder to you and to other people that are why are we doing repeatables? Once again, we get the branches. We need the branches to get the recipes so we can make the gear for these characters. That's number 1. Number 2, to gain reputation, and that way we can gain mounts, and as our reputation grows, then expenditures in the area also go down too. They charge more for a stable master ride on a stranger than they do for somebody that's kindred. And let's see what else. There was something else. I forgot what it was. But other than that, it's just repeatable in this area here. Oh, the repeatables too were put out because the way the game was developed over the years, you started with the Shadows of Angmar. So that goes from Bree, for lack of a better description. You'll find out more if you decide to get into the game. But it goes from Bree, and you work your way through the lands. until you get to Angmar and the castle in Angmar, which is the seat of the Witch King, but somebody else is sitting in it. And that story is a really good story too. I mean, it's actually kind of a fun story. I mean, the writers who came up with these stories stayed in line with the lore. And back in the day, the original developers used to go to the Tolkien Society and go, hey, do you think that this meets up with J.R.R. the vision of J.R.R. Tolkien and what he was trying to create? That's what all the beginning areas. Well, then the first expansion was Moria, which we're still fighting through Moria, which brought us out to here. So level cap at this point was 65. So even when you hit 65, you couldn't level anymore until the next expansion came out. And so that's why we're going to put the Stone of the Tortoise on to stop our leveling as we go through this area. And what we did in the volume 1 is once we got to 55, which was max level, we put the stone on. Then all we did was the epic storyline until we came into Moria. And we're going to do the same thing here. Once we hit 65, then we're going to stop all our quests, and unless they're the repeatables, until we become max rep with the faction out here, get the gear, get the branches so we can make the gear so we can get into Mirkwood and start fighting our way through Mirkwood. So, alright, that's there. I think I brought everybody who's been watching up to speed. Alright, let's run around here. And look, we got a whole bunch of flowers to pick up. So, yeah, kind of odd, but here we are, being gardeners. You doing okay, Mike? You getting all the flowers you need?
They're disappearing. I'll have to just run back around.
Go the other way. It's all around the hill, so yeah, see how you clicked on it, so you go one way, I'll go the other. Like I was telling you, sometimes they disappear, sometimes they don't. It all depends on what developer worked on this particular area. So one developer would put them down as an item that if I click on it, then they have to respawn from before somebody else can click on it, where another developer will put down a mechanic of, oh hey, you know, let's let everybody click on it that runs up to it. So it all depends on which developer did the work. The one that gets me, and I didn't take you in there, but there's a just a little bit south of Thorn's Hall, there is a higher level area that now across from, called Gondom. It's not Gondom, I can't think of the name, but somewhere down in that area is like level 25. But if this one cave that you go into is a level 45.
Okay.
So I think. Oh, we gotta run around. Sing the saplings, we've done that. Collect chalk, bring the blossoms to Merrill in the height. Okay, one right there, one right there, one over here. So yeah, we'll stick with our plan. We'll go down to the stable master by the vineyards, and then work our way up until we go in and then we'll do the port to the 21st Hall. Okay. Alright, so now we're going down here to collect, look, we're going to collect red berries and chalk again.
Alright.
So yeah, Stark Colors is one that we're working on now, which we've done like 3 times. But just, yeah, make sure you get your flowers before you break away and start doing it. Alright, Albino, have a good day, man. Have a good evening. No, this all good. Hey, it's all good. Oh, fun, you know, but you're probably getting sleepy because you're laying there cuddling with those cats. I know my cat, when I grew up, man, my mom had the Siamese cat. That cat loved me. And I'm telling you, people who think, oh, people, you know, animals don't feel love. Yeah, they do. Okay, they do. And that cat absolutely loved me. And I would find that, I'd go to bed at night. He'd be sleeping somewhere else in the house. I'd wake up in the morning. I don't know how he did it, but I would be like laying there and it'd be right in my, like one of my armpits, all curled up. And I'd be all twisted up. He didn't care. He got what he wanted. He got warmth. Is there one up here? I know there's the other one behind the other tree, which I already got. But if you're not there, they miss you. Even though cats are independent that way. They act like they're independent, but they're not. Alright. So I got my 5 rocks. I'm gonna go get the berries. You do you, man. Well, you've been through this area. You know, I've taken you through this area like 3 times now.
Sure have.
So you know what to do. Oh, there's a ring turning over here. Oh, this side. This is Othir.
Welcome to Lothlorien.
Megabone, you were sent from Melandathor. Very well. What assistance do you need? Ah, the Melbathro. The first Melbathro tree was a gift from those who dwell beyond the sea. We prize them so because they listen to the harmonies of Middle Earth itself and breathe them out to their surroundings. But you say they are suffering. This is no small matter. I fear that since our lands have been visited by so very many of the friends and allies of Gandalf the Grey and Elrond Half-Elf, and the forest and its beasts have been quieter, frightened perhaps. I think that you might remedy this were you to sing to the saplings. What? Any song will do. Are you gonna make me sing again?
Yep.
No, that's not acceptable. Sing to Melbourne. Oh yeah, we gotta go sing to the saplings again. I guess we did take that quest, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, it's a repeatable. Along with all the others, it's, I mean, we're getting more and more repeatables, so we can get our reputation to get that done. 106. There's one there, one there. Okay. Yeah, it's also kind of like you can tell that some, you know, did you take, there it goes, that some of the bushes, you can stay on your mount and collect it. Others, they'll kick you off your mount. Okay, make up your mind. Yeah, I was on my jeweler. I had to bring him out here. He was exactly 100 points away from hitting friend.
Oh.
So I had to get on my burglar and go, who's my jeweler, and go have him do one repeatable, just so that I can get Fred standing to buy the the recipes. All right, what's next? That's done. I'm thinking let's go turn in. Bring the materials back to Minnesota, Karen Amroth. Here's Othir. We might as well go there and then go. I guess we'll go counterclockwise. And do what we need to do. So Karen Amroth's up here. And I think this person is up. Oh no, they're right here.
May the stars of Elbereth shine upon you.
And there are 3. All right, that's on a countdown timer. You good? I'm waiting on you because we have to go sing. Oh yeah, go do what you got to do, and then we'll go. And I got to go. We have to go sing the trees again. Oh yeah, let's get that done because I'm at 28 branches right now. I think I would say 50.
Yeah.
So you should be at that point too, to where you can buy those recipes. You should be able to buy them if you're at friend standing. You should be able to buy the recipes. There was one though. Oh, I was on this character last night after you signed off, and I went, oh, I think I'll go find out where I can go. And I still have to go check it because it's one thing to be allowed to come into Karis Galadon here. I mean, it's another. Well, actually, I'll rephrase it. The way the mechanics are, you get invited if it's part of a quest, but if it's a reputation thing, oh, there you are. You done? Okay.
Ready.
But if it's reputation, then you're allowed to come and go as you please to get into Karis Galadon. And so when you left, just as you signed off, I was going to send you a message in game and go, oh no, don't go. I'm going to go check out. But yeah, I did. I went to go check out the gate and I wasn't allowed in. So, but I think because we're both friend now. I believe you're a friend, right?
Not yet. I'm a little bit short. Probably a quest or two.
How are you? I don't understand that. Are you not? I was thinking too. I think I know where you're, because I know you were short yesterday by 500 points. Yeah. And I'm wondering if you missed a quest in that Elven area in the Shadow Refuge. Because I forgot all those quests that were there, though not from the Crossroads, but from the Shadow Refuge. They all applied to with reputation for. So I'm thinking maybe you missed something there. Because I mean, you're turning in the same quest. If you're turning in absolutely every single quest that I'm turning in, Birchwood. Oh yeah, we gotta pick up Birchwood again. So yeah, if you're turning in every single quest, taking every single quest that I'm taking, you should be on the same path of reputation that I'm on. And if you're short, which you shouldn't be, ooh, what the hell? Kitty? I'm telling you. Right? That's why I like dogs. Dogs don't interrupt your quests. They know better. They help with the quests.
That's right.
That's why I like golden retrievers. You tell them to go fetch something, they'll go fetch it. They might bring back something you don't want, but they'll fetch it anyway. Alright, we got all the birch. Now we gotta come up here. There should be I think the first one we have to sing to is over here. Yeah, it's this one. Yep. Sing. Alright, that's one. Next one's over here. It's flashy, but I don't think we have to click on them. Yeah, I just get up there and you get the notification right in the middle of the screen.
Yep.
Alright. And next one's over here. This one? That's not that one.
Right, straight in.
I was gonna say I didn't see it. Oh, it was behind the rock. I couldn't see it. And all the way on the other side. Might have have to go back and start like doing some farming because it's really
Yeah.
kind of odd. I'm running past Sage's lockers and everything else, but I'm not really bringing up anything because I am getting enough resources that. All right, now we do what? Collect. Oh, we gotta kill shrews. That's right. Got one or two? Got two? Yeah, I got two.
Yep.
Oh, that's a bird. I don't want the bird. Oh, I hit the bird. And it's protected. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, box. Alright, so that box that just popped up there, for those who are watching, we're playing difficulty level 3, and that's a incoming fireball from Sauron. And honestly, in some of the fights we were doing the other day, he was dropping like 3 or 4 of them. He was pretty irritated with what we're doing.
Yep, he was.
Hungry shoes. Alright, I got 6.
Same here.
Alright, we're gonna go, let's get on the, go back down to that piggy area and go get some rocks. And we have 3 sets of blossoms we have to go deliver. Reading Tusker, I knew it. Trying to, okay, and now I know I'm tired. I'm trying to hit the rock with my sword.
Uh-oh.
I was throwing skills, about ready to get mad when my skills weren't going off. Ah, damn. Alright, moving on. Oh, you got friends over there.
Yeah, I do.
Should have called for help. We got 3 of them. You're like half health right now. Don't forget, you're single target. I'm AoE bots. Yeah, I'm AoE, so I can clear those out. I'm also a DPS class. You're, as a tank, you're not. You have DPS, but not like what I do. So, don't. Just, I need help. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Slightly ahead of me, but that's okay. I'm like right there. I don't see any bar available, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really? It's gonna leave you alone. Okay, that's 5 rocks. I'm good. And up. Down to here. Actually, we're gonna go this way. You got your rocks?
Yes.
Okay. Make sure you don't say yes just because you think that's what I want to hear.
No, I made sure.
All right. I'm getting out of that area. Remember, if you look at your quest tracker, quests that have the mithril coin symbol means they're done. Or yeah, pretty much means you're done. You can port, but I'm gonna head back, turn this one in, and then we're gonna go. I don't think there's any more. Well, I can't say that because they might give us another quest, but. If they do, they do, and
they will.
yeah, they probably will. We need. We need the blossoms. Or not the blossom, we need the branches. Alright, here we go.
What brings you to Lothlorien?
And thank you. We can keep this phone watching. Okay, whatever. Boom! There's my. Yep. Thank you. That's level 62 on our way to. Actually, we have 98 levels to go because level cap is 160. Other than that, I have returned to Thamvale, which is in Amroth. Let's go this way. I was trying to remember how this is going to progress. Down here too, I'm going to try to see. We might have, since we're friends staying, we might be able to actually use swift travel.
Right.
That'd be nice. Yeah, this is open world too. I mean, it's you can follow the quest and go from point to point to point, but you can go anywhere on the map. Ooh. Okay, what is, oh. Really? Freaking lizard? Alright, this is the first person.
Welcome
Your
to
pardon, friend. I
Lothlorien.
have no time to speak with you just now. There is too much to do to prepare for tonight. Whatever message, whatever you have for me, Eleanor, and sweet these are pride of a place like that. Yes. My sincere thanks. Okay, whatever. What quest does she have?
Sweet-eyed Rondir, stay a
She's got
moment and
4
speak with me.
branches. Finish banquet preparations. Okay. I took it. What does she have? Circlets of silence.
Welcome to
Meditate
Lorien.
in a peaceful
May I have a
glade.
word with you?
I didn't look to see how many branches, but there are branches.
Greetings.
Light
If you have a
13
moment,
lanterns.
I have
3
need of your
branches.
assistance.
Okay.
Milestone?
Not yet. We got 2 more to turn in. So, but I do want to 2 places. Number 1, I want to come over here. Alright, so just so you know, over there are the 2 boats that you click on those and they take you to Mirkwood.
Okay.
But I wanted to talk to, I think it's this lady here.
Hail. What brings you to Lorien?
Yes, we can buy the reputation. We can buy the items now. So she has, for my character, I need, she has the heavy armor. God, I know the key commands. I need the ones for the gloves and the ones for the boots. Boots of the Galadhrim I can buy. And gauntlets of the Galadhrim. I can buy those. Okay, and I can get 1 more piece. I think she also has the jewelry. Yeah, she does. Page 2. So I can get the necklace. Ariat Strand recipe, Vitality, Might, Physical Mastery rating, and Evade rating. Oh, that's a good necklace. Alright. So for right now, those are the 3 pieces. I need 2 more. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to... Oops, I don't want that. I want to bring up shared storage. So I can send that to the jeweler. He can make that. And then those 2 pieces will go to the metalsmith, which is now also my hunter. So I can go make, I'll do that after we get done here.
Okay.
And then, but I can at least now make those pieces. And then that will make, my armor will be done. I'll have the necklace, I just need 2 more pieces, and then I already have the sword, the crossbow. I'll have everything. So you'll need, based upon yours, I can look at you. Go to inspect. So you need the, looks like you got the pauldrons, you need the gloves and the boots as well. And then you'll need 2 recipes for the earrings, because these are single-use recipes. 2 recipes for the earrings, 1 for the necklace, 2 for the bracelets, and 2 for the rings. So you'll need a total of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 branches to get everything. And then you can trade them to me, trade the recipes to me. I'll give them to my crafters and I can make the items and then trade the items back to you.
Okay.
So
You want me to get some now, or you want me to wait?
it's up to you. I mean, as long as you know where they are in your inventory and you don't accidentally sell them, because if you sell them, that's it. You're not going to get branches back. You're going to get coin back.
I'll just wait.
So before you sign off, though, tonight, just trade them to me at that point. I'll put them in, and then I can make the stuff tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah. Alright, so in that case, we are going, let's go over here. What am I finishing? Finish banquet preparations. Okay, that's where I was paying me. I'm going to take that quest off my tracker, because then that removes the ring that's on. So, alright, we're going to go this way. What am I looking for? Light lanterns. What lanterns? I thought it was these. Not the moose. Okay, we are in the area. Lanterns aglow, but I'm not seeing any lanterns.
Nope.
Alright, we're gonna go, we'll come back to this one. We're just gonna follow the path and see if I see them.
Okay.
Looking up in the trees and everything as well, too. I thought it was those. Light lanterns, let's see. What does the quest say? If I read the quest, there are lanterns along the path between Inlanlith and the Kiris Galadhrim. Wait for the night. Oh, wait for nightfall. That's why. It's one of those quests you have to base on night, and it is dusk. So nightfall's coming anyway. So let's go right north. Because I can tell by the light, it was either going to be early morning or evening, and since it's dusk. And that's if you look at your radar in the upper left-hand corner, you have like a little sun right there. Well, then the moon, when it goes away and the moon shows up, that's so it is those lanterns that I was looking at. Just couldn't do anything with them.
Not yet.
No. So in the meanwhile, that's the guy, that narrator for the Super Friends cartoon. Meanwhile, back at the base, you have discovered the Garden of Memory. The Garden of Memory. It's up here. And it's another deed. Can't jump that. Good that I was too close to jump it. Okay, anyway, moving on. Going this way. Whoa. Crap. Cliff! Still broke a leg. Ah, darn. Gotta shoot the goat. I don't think I've ever eaten goat meat. In this area, you can go to any restaurant and they serve goat.
Gotcha.
Alright, so... Oh, Peaceful Glade. I gotta meditate. Click on the meditate button. I guess you gotta do it when you're off of this. There it is. You meditate quietly for a time. I'm done. Meditate in the ring of... Oh my goodness. Now I gotta go meditate in the ring of... It's up this way. It's another one of those quests to make sure you get your deed, you get your location deed done.
Gotcha.
I mean, they tied a story to it at least, but yeah, no, that's one of the things. That was one of the contemplations I was having, that, you know, some games there's a grind, you know, and the grind has no purpose. For me, that was World of Warcraft. I tried playing. I got to like level 21 on a paladin. And I mean, no, it was kind of fun. It was my first MMO that I've ever played. All right, the Ring of Melbrethel. All right, awesome. All right, and you meditate for a time, and then the Stone Grove. Go this way. I'm just following rings right now, but yeah, it was not a good experience. I really didn't enjoy World of Warcraft. And don't get me wrong, I've tried to go back, and I've tried several times to play it, because, you know, it's like everything else. The first MMO that you play and have success in tends to be the one you stay with, and that's Lord of the Rings for me.
Right.
But I also love the story too, man. I mean, if it wasn't for Tolkien, I would not have become the reader that I am. I mean, I hated reading until a teacher introduced me to The Hobbit, and I went, whoa, I like this book. Oh, I'm going to go down here. This is a ramp right here. Almost went down the cliff.
Let's not do that.
So, but yeah, and it's like some others were like, oh, you got to play World of Warcraft. It's awesome. Come play World of Warcraft. I just can't. I don't know. It's, you know, by nature, these are all cartoons anyway, but it just seems extra cartoony. And then the fact that I need to go up the ladder. You have to have a subscription. Lord of the Rings, you don't have to be a subscriber. You can choose to be one. I am.
Yep.
All right, what is this? Wow, it's just one branch. Cheapskate.
Boo.
Yeah. All right, that one's done until tomorrow. All right, and all right, this way. But yeah, it just, I mean, and then God, it was like from level 15 to 20, if I remember. It was something like that. It's been a long, long time. But I just remember, like, first of all, the group that I was in, they weren't helpful. You know, and I put it out there. I said, okay, I've done this. What do I do now? And they're like, I don't have any quests or anything. Oh, you don't. You just got to go out and kill things. What? And that's all it was. I mean, there was no purpose other than go out and kill a lot of monsters until you level up and then you get your next quest. And that was painful. It was just boring. I think they probably changed it now. It's been a long time since, but it's just like, you know what? I think I'm done with this. Okay, here we go. It's right in here. Stone Grove. Get off the goat. Meet in the Elder Circle. Let's see her over there, over there. I think we'll go this way. I think this is one of the people we need to talk to bring flowers to.
Oh no.
But yeah, it's I mean, people love it. I get it. They say it was innovative. I think a lot of things that they came up with were done in this game first.
Yeah.
Until we'll get something later on. Once we get into Rohan, we'll actually have a quest to do to get a boat.
Oh, nice.
It's not a boat. It's a horse.
No.
But it's called a. I think we have to go up this ladder. It's the war steed. But I always tell people, I say and I told my daughter that the same thing. It's
Servants of the enemy cannot pass the bounds of Lorien.
All right, we got one more we got to do, and he's got quests.
A shadow
Terminating
falls
their
beyond
thing. This is where we
Lothlorien,
get to go up the hill and go
against
fight
which we must be prepared.
orcs.
Will you aid the Galadhrim?
The Galadhrim. Determining their strengths, southern camps.
Troubles lie on all borders of Lothlorien. Will you aid us?
Hey, did I
The
just see what I
lidless
saw?
eye turns upon Lothlorien, but he cannot
on.
yet see us.
Some of these we don't even get branches for, but we'll do them anyway because we get reputation, and we get the reward track as well too for the legendary weapons. All right, we are not going to touch these at this time. We have one more to go to here. And take that aid ring on. And take that off of the tracker. There we go. Alright, yeah, we're going to go this way. There's a stable master here. We're going to go down to the stable master down by the vineyard. Because I see should be getting close to nightfall. At least with Lord of the Rings, you know, it's like, okay, we may have a grind. You know, like right now we have a grind for our reputation.
Yeah.
But at least there's a reason behind it. Hunt protected. Yeah, see? Okay, don't take this quest. Alright? Because he wants us to hunt protected deer in Lorien. And that will reduce your reputation. In fact, I think it even says it. Yeah, if you look at the very top, it says decrease reputation with the Galadhrim. It's red. We don't want that. We want to increase it. And I don't think there's no increase for the Moria for the Moria dwarves. It's just a loss, so don't do it.
Ended.
We go back and talk to Tulin again, and let's see. These two have
Welcome to the
recover
Golden
arrows
Wood.
from orc
May we
bodies. And this is
Tarry a moment
repeatable,
and speak with me.
but we don't get branches. We do get reputation, but we don't get branches. At least on the first one, or the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one. Neither one of them give us branches, but we do get reputation. So until we're maxed out, we can do these over and over and over again. Let's see. And then I think we, from here, take the stable master. Let's see, we should have. Where's the stable master? Hello? Why am I missing? Oh, down this way. I'm not. It's over here. The vineyards. You must have completed deed Warrior of Lothlorien. Alright, so slow travel in. I thought it was a reputation deed, but I guess there's... Holy crap! Why is he like so slow?
Oh, you're running. You're running and your deer's on top of you.
Yeah, it should have been... Hang on, I'm gonna dismount. What the hell was that?
That's weird.
Yeah. Glitchy. Alright, can you give me a faster deer, please?
Sweet Melon.
There we go. Oh, 1 week to go. I'm actually looking forward to going back to work. What is the warrior? Yeah, I remember that deed. I think we have to do that, the attack on that hill a few times in order to get that, or at least once.
Okay.
Then it'll unlock everything. That's fine, but I don't know what I want to make for dinner tonight. So I was talking about the slug, you know, the grind.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just, I mean, like Moria, when we were in Moria, if you I don't know if you noticed it, but you know, we had a lot of quests to go and kill a certain number of orcs. Well, you get pretty close to completing the Slayer deed just by completing those quests.
Right.
You know, and so when you complete a quest like these here, what do you get? You're getting reputation. You get reputation for the kills. You didn't get that in any like that stuff in World of Warcraft when I played it. It was okay. I just got XP for the kills. Well, you get XP for the kills here. You get reputation for the kills here. You complete the quest, you get reputation from that quest. So, and you get XP from the quest. You get, I mean, there's a huge benefit for it, but so they were actually very smart, and it wasn't just go out and grind a bunch of, you know, kill a bunch of monsters just to get past something. Alright, what do we got over here? What time is it in the game? It's still dusk. It is 5:52. Well, actually, that's real time, actually. Yeah, but it is dusk in the game. These guys got quests. Sweet water, bring water back to... he's got... Oh, I thought it said 8. 3 branches.
Yeah.
Wine when we dine.
Tarry a moment
More
and speak with me.
branches.
Will you aid the Galadhrim?
Collect bear meat. Get to go kill bears. No branches, but we get to go kill something. Okay. And down here there was... Oh, somewhere up here. Oh, actually go in the vineyards here. Yep. Yeah, see, like that, you took that one, and I took it at the same time because a different developer worked on it.
Yeah.
At least that's my theory. I'm sticking to it.
Well, at least they put 2 vineyards.
Yeah. I mean, they made it. This whole area is a vineyard, so. Oh, look, and there's a tub here, and they get to go stand in the tub and go dance.
Yeah.
Talk to Glassinier and the Vineyards of Lothlorien. Okay, so this one doesn't. There is one that I can't remember where it's at, but you actually do put grapes in the tub, and you have to go stand in the tub and dance.
What brings you to Lothlorien?
Thank God that was not with people. Alright, that one's done, and then there's another one in here. Finish banquet preparations. Oh, that was part of the finish the banquet preparations. Nice. Ooh, what we got going on here? Got some people with rings back here, too.
Sweet-eyed Randia.
Collect
Stay
cuts
a
of
moment
boar
and speak
meat.
with me.
Okay.
Sweet
Collect berries and collect button
Stay
mushrooms.
a moment and speak with me.
Well, there's something about this quest. It's jogging my memory that I think it might actually be broken because of where they want us to go.
Oh.
So back in the day, this was kind of walled off right here.
Right.
You couldn't go, but when we start leaving this area, after we get done with Mirkwood, we come back here and start heading south, and this takes us into the Gap of Rohan, and yeah, it's the Gap of Rohan and down into Rohan itself.
Nice.
And then we get into some really interesting mechanics that were brand new and unique. Okay, Anduin lizard, that may actually growl at us. Does count for, yeah, it wants to attack. It does count for a Slayer dude. 49 of, we're at 49 of 100. Wild animals in Lothlorien. Is that a boar? That's protected. But we can collect boar meat. Let me see what happens here. Yeah, -8 reputation, but
Yeah.
it does count for boar. So -8's not that much. That orc over there, he's purple, so he's way above our level. God, they're putting this. Go make friends with that orc if you want.
Nah.
Yeah, purple? Yeah, no, we would die. A ugly death. You know, there's white in that other area. Let's get out of here. I don't know why we're doing these wars. I just, like I said, I'm tired. So way north of us in that white area where those other pigs were, those count too. So we can go over there. And then we gotta find, we also gotta kill bear too, so. Follow me!
Alright.
At your own risk. Yeah, let's go. Let's go over here to the bridge. Cross over the bridge. Alright, so once we hit level cap with... Oh, here's a button mushroom. We need those. They disappear on you?
No.
Okay. So the next one, DPS, buff, debuff, and we're trying to get Jason in on this as well too.
Yeah.
So I guess I was saying it would be. Oh, hey, the lanterns are up. All right, there's one. Two. Three. So it was right with the lanterns, but they just didn't activate. I was playing Transport Fever today. I haven't played that in a long time. I couldn't remember how to do it.
No.
Yeah. I'm thinking tomorrow or Wednesday I'll have that new game.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna start, I'll start a series on that, starting with the very first, from the very beginning of it.
Gotcha.
And I think that's probably why I couldn't sleep last night either, because I was watching videos on how to play that game.
Oh.
And like I said, I didn't, you know, it's got me. I mean, I don't know why, because usually games like that don't get me, but this one's got me. Yeah, I'll once, and yeah, depending on how things go, I'm actually kind of hoping that tomorrow morning I wake up and payday will hit, and my budget's already been with that. I mean, I ordered my new motherboard, new processor, and that game.
Nice.
So I mean, I could do it now, but it's not in the budget right now. And I gotta go. There's a set of when you get down to the bridge down here where the lantern's at, there's some button mushrooms. Yeah, button. And I think that might be what's up here too. I know we got the moose, but the moose are not needed. They want us to kill bear. They want trichinosis or whatever it is. You get something from that. Yeah, you have no. Oh, you stupid lizard. I think it's trichinosis you get from eating bear meat. And you have to cook that meat well done too.
Gotcha.
Oh, berry bearing bush. We got picking berries again?
Guess so.
Yeah, 8 berries. Yeah. Shrooms and berries.
Nice.
instead of taking shrooms, we can get some weed from the Shire.
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, okay, so these fireflies are not going to aggro. Usually in the other parts of the map they do, but not here. I see sparklies over here. Oh, just fireflies.
Bush berries up here.
Yeah. We got some right there. Berry bearing bush. I need 3 more. Two more. I wonder, I noticed those 2 things of button mushrooms happen to be like right next to the water's edge, so I'm wondering if they're along the water. The River Anduin. I got my last berry.
Yep, got mine too.
Nice. Alright, mushrooms. Yeah, we're out of that area, so mushroom, but there's a wide area over here, so I'm gonna go get the mushrooms. Get that done. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's a cliff. Yeah, by the water's. Oh, I was gonna fall in the water. By the water's edge is where they put these. Showing a big area over here. Yeah, I see some of that moose standing around over there. Swimming, just keep swimming, because heavy armor floats.
Sure does.
I don't think so. I'm not long for this day. I'm about ready to... Well, it's getting close to stop the stream anyway, because I only do about 2 hours. You know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I just fell in the water. Swim to this island to fight this lizard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a form. He did that guardian thing. Yeah, I'm just looking around. It says we're like in a big area right here, but I don't see any. So, well, I see some flashy up here. Shrubs. I need 3 more. Uh, 6 of 8. There's that one. That's on the other side over there. That's those. It's gotta be on the other side. Swim! Wow. Took that one, the last 7th one, and then I have to come all the way up here. That's Karen Amoth. Not Karen Amoth, no, that's Galadon over there. Alright, is it inside? Are you kidding
What?
me? We go over here and across the bridge. The white area is over there in the city of Karis Galadon. I just want one more mushroom. Is that too much to ask?
I need 2 more.
Yeah, I was looking at the overhead panels
Right.
for the Airbus that Jason was talking about, and it's, I mean, the best one that I saw even includes like the cabin light for the cockpit. The Paths of Karis Galadon.
The Lord and Lady have need of your
Talk to a
services.
Galadhrim guard outside Karis Galadon.
What business
Trust,
have you with the Lord
trust.
and Lady?
Okay, yeah. Where I'm at here, you need to come do this quest because this gets us into Karis Galadon. We get the a title or something that allows us to go in.
Okay.
Yeah, title awarded. Alright, but I'm gonna wait here, and I think, yeah, and it's inside Karis Galadon where the mushrooms are. Okay, you're almost here.
Yep, I'm coming.
Yeah. So talk to this guard, and then talk to the guard again, and then you'll get the option. And then there's a doorway here. Gives a shimmer, and that allows you in, which is where you need to come to get some of, like, I think for the jewelry. I think the jewelry's out there. I know there was some. Oh, the cloak. I had to come in here to get the cloaks.
Okay.
The recipe for the cloaks. So. Alright, now I'm in here looking for all the button mushrooms are all around up in here somewhere. Like I said, I just need one.
I need 2.
Well, that's kind of weird. That's like the edge, but it's showing it's inside, but it's on the outside over here. So that's the hedge right there. Yeah, I don't think they're in here. Oh, maybe. Maybe we are. Maybe come back down. One of those things. You gotta go east to go west, north to go south. Ah, Galadriel's garden. She got mushrooms in her garden?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. What kind of shrooms is she growing? I wonder if she sees things when she looks in her mirror. But see, I don't think this is right though. I'm not seeing anything.
I'm not seeing anything either.
According to the map, it's supposed to be in here. I don't think the map is right. Yeah, no, we're close enough that we would see floating sparkles or the actual mushrooms themselves. Alright, I'm going to, but at least now we were able to get in. So we can come and go from Karis Galadon as we please. We just have to complete the quest so we can get the rapid stable master.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to go outside and go along the hedge.
Okay.
And I think that might be where the last few of them are. We still have to go. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do we finished to get the last button. I'm not going to turn the quest in. We're going to go ahead and Mythic Coin back to the 21st Hall and go turn and talk to Bosi, see where we need to go on that, and then that's where I'm going to call it because I'm starting to yawn now, which I'm glad I am.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go along. Yeah, I'm going to go. Yeah, see, that's a rock wall. Basically, this is the moat around Karas Galadhrim.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. Yep, there's one down here and there's one on the other side too. How many more do you need?
2 more.
Okay, there's one. If you follow the path, there's one on the other side over there. I saw it as I came down the cliff. I said bear meat. No, we do need bear meat. Where'd you go? No, no, this way. This way. Over here.
Oh.
I said on the other side. Right over here. Alright.
That's done.
Okay, so now it's Mithril Coin, or not Mithril Coin, but Milestone to the 21st Hall. Alright, and then from here, take the Sailmaster down to Crossroads.
The shadow of Mordor
Chamber
will
of the
not long
Crossroads.
fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Blah blah blah, Khazad-dûm. Bosi.
These are my first.
Welcome back to
dealings with
Khazad-dûm. I
Celeborn
was
of
disappointed
Lothlorien.
that Gimli did not
do
return
not
with
know
you,
what
but
to
I
make
am
of
sure he has his own reasons. His father Gawain has long been a close friend of my father, and Broger's father, and Gimli surely retains the honor of his forebears. Celeborn and of Lothlorien has sent a number of elves to help us, and while I appreciate the assistance, they seem perhaps They seem perhaps too eager to blame the dwarves for all the troubles. Well, they did. You guys dug too deep. You're the ones that woke the Balrog. Both present and past, you have not done so. Perhaps I have expected more of your kind to be as your farmer. Blah blah. They have established a camp with one of my dwarves, Ovar Bellhammer, in a newly excavated passage off Durin's Way, Buzun Gahar. It is located in the very southeastern corner of Thurak Bazan in the southwestern wall. Right near the exit from those gardens, you will find Thurak Bazan. To the northeast of this chamber, yes, the tree-filled area on your map there. Journey there and lend Ovar your aid. Alright, well that means we go back to, it's like, this is a Jazzergun, I think is where he's talking about, or it's very close to.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
We can go to, oh no, there is Thurak Bazan, swift travel. We've already been questing down there, but then just not the epic storyline. Alright. Ovar, where are you? Is he here or is he actually in?
This way.
Oh, he's on the other side. Okay, yeah. Look at you looking at the map and everything.
Yeah.
I think he's actually down this way. Well, at least, you know what? We're at 84 of 100 just on the first tier, so might as well kill it. They're going to be gray, so they're not going to aggro on us.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where he's at. There's a cave over here. Orvar. Here we go.
This cavern was recently unearthed.
You've been sent by
gardens
Bosi.
here still
Of
thrive.
you at least I have heard. These other elves have been sent by Celeborn for the purpose of helping us drive the evil out of Khazad-dûm. But what have they done so far? Nothing, save casting blame and insults about. This cavern, Bozungar, was found shortly after you departed, and many of my folk were impressed by the state of it. The garden's still alive, at least up here. They do something rots and corrupts the plant life as you descend. But while we could use some real help in clearing the cave of danger, insist the rest of your folks speak often of digging too deeply and disturbing things left undisturbed. If this is the best Celeborn has to offer, I'd rather he kept them to your woods and leave the minds of my people. Talk to you, Cornuthiel, and see if I'm wrong. Blah blah blah. Well, yeah, you kind of are. I mean, they did dig too deep. They woke the Balrog and other things.
Lives at the bottom of Buzungar,
Listen to me.
and it corrupts the
Over
gardens
everyone else.
here.
The reason some evil lives at the bottom of this cavern, and if this place is not sealed away, the evil may spread. This is always the way of dwarves. Why must they always dig into places they are not meant to? Because that's what they do. Dwarves will do what they do. Okay? Will they not be satisfied until no evil remains beneath the stone and all have come to the surface to lay waste to the homes of our people? Now you're just being a negative Nancy.
What has drawn the Globsnaga to
If
this
our
cavern?
listen to reason and collapse, the only entrance that passes in the corruption within, we must find the force of destroy you. Okay, so basically defeat Globsnaga warriors within. Bug, we gotta kill 4 of those. Execute an influx plan to destroy the source of the wilting rot. And defeat Globsnaga skirmishers within the area. Okay, so accepting that, then this guy, Nymphileg, draw forth and defeat the source of the rot at Buzungar. Okay, I believe that I'm going to read a second chapter here. Oh wait, I'll go start at the beginning. The rot that pervades the lower reaches is not of the natural world. That gives us the duty to remove it. If Ovar will not listen to our advice and seal the pass, we must destroy the source of the wilting rot before it escapes into Mordor, into wider Moria, becoming a much greater threat. I believe I have met the means to do this. This barrel will catch pure light even at its most dim and reflected upon the corrupted walls of the passage. If you place it on the stone in the deepest part of Barakazan, it'll be like a beacon to the evil of the rot, drawing forth whatever lies behind the wilting rot in agony. At that time you must destroy the source of the rot, but use caution. You must remain close to the burrow or its effects will not serve. Okay, so basically stay in the light. Alright, there it is. We got our quest for tomorrow. So I'm going to stay here. I'll be back in a few minutes when I close out the stream, right at 2 hours and 8 minutes. So we will pick this up tomorrow and continue on. So, all right. First of all, I need to bring this up. I'll be right back, Mike. Yep, cut him off again. All right. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. Little Lord of the Rings Online. We're finishing up Volume 2. Trying to reclaim Moria and defeat Mazog and Gorthol and get Moria back for the dwarves and move on into Mirkwood pretty soon here, Volume 3. So anyway, we'll catch you next time. Who knows what I'm going to play. I do have a new game on the dockets that I want to play. Probably tomorrow or the day after we'll start that series. And then of course I got Run 8, and once the new hardware comes in, I'm hoping to be able to start streaming some live flights with Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. Anyway, this is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.